Hello friends and welcome to class. Today we're doing a 60-minute intermediate Vinyasa flow. This class is going to be focusing on the pose Bird of Paradise, the one where you have your wrap around the leg and then you're extending the leg up to the sky. Obviously this is an advanced-ish pose, so we might not get to the full expression of the pose, as they say, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't practice it, right? We can work our way to the peak pose. We're going to warm up the whole body. We'll strengthen and stretch the hips, the hamstrings, and the shoulders. You might want to grab a couple of blocks and also a strap. They might come in handy for today's class. And yeah, when you have everything you need, let's start at the top of the mat. So we'll start standing. Come with your feet hips width apart. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, and extend your arms forward and up. Reach the palms up to the sky. Microbend your knees and lift up through your heart. Straighten your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale it into the chest. Exhale, press your palms forward around your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, expand through the heart. Reach the palms back, lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, around the spine, push the palms forward. One more like that. Inhale, expand through the heart. Exhale, around your spine. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale, release your hands down along your back. Interlace your fingers behind you. Lift your chest, lower the knuckles down towards the floor. Microbend the knees a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten through the spine. Bring the hands towards the right side of your waist. Drop the shoulders down. Squeeze the right elbow towards the back and lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Find a stretch along the left side of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the head up. Lower the left ear to the left shoulder and release the right shoulder down away from the right ear. Keep pointing the right elbow back and find length along the right side of your neck. Come back to center, release the knuckles down, microbend the knees, and once again puff up the heart up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the spine. Bring the palms towards the left side of your waist. Drop the shoulders down. Squeeze the left elbow towards the side body and lower right ear to right shoulder. Breathe. Lift your head up, lower the left ear to the left shoulder, lower the right ear down away from the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your head up, extend your arms down and release the hands. Really nice. From here, we'll interlace the fingers again, and this time place the hands behind your head. Microbend the knees again and open your elbows out to the sides. Point the elbows out wide, wide, wide. Lift your heart up. Inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, and this time allow the palms to press gently into the head to lower the head down. And again, inhale, lift your chest, open your elbows out, arch your spine, engage the back muscles, and exhale, round the spine. Allow your hands to gently press the head down. One more. Inhale, arch the spine, microbend the knees, lift the heart, back bend. Exhale, round your spine. Allow the hands to gently lower the head down. And from here, we'll allow the head to continue rolling down so that we can round the spine and lower all the way down super slowly. Take your time and feel the back muscles stretching as you lower into a forward fold. Your hands are relaxed on top of the back of the head. Slowly, slowly lowering all the way into a forward fold. Relax your upper body, relax your head. When you get there, release your hands down, maybe grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Really nice. Release your hands down. Open your feet as wide as the mat and turn the toes out slightly. Drop the hips down and sit into a yogi squat malasana. And begin to shift weight from one foot to the other, maybe even peeling open onto the outer edge of the foot. Starting to work into the hips a little bit more. Maybe reach the arms further forward. Maybe reach one arm up and then the other. Find intuitive movement here for one more breath. And slowly release, bring both hands down. Press into the feet, lift your hips up, lower your head down. Straighten through the legs. And again, bend the knees, sit low. You can bring the hands behind the head one more time. Elbows relax down. And again, straighten your legs. And sit down. Relax your head here. And again, straighten the legs. And sit down into a squat. 3 more. Straighten your legs. And sit down. 2 more. Straighten the legs. And sit down. Final time, straighten your legs. And sit. Really nice. Release your hands, straighten the legs one final time. Bring the feet closer to each other, so hips width apart and parallel. Inhale, find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Shift weight onto the left foot and begin to stand up, squeezing the right thigh towards your chest. Reach the arms up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, swim it forward and reach the right leg back into warrior 3. Inhale, here arms are back, airplane arms. Exhale, lower the hands down, step the right foot down onto the mat, hips width apart with the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shift weight onto the right foot. Start standing up, squeezing the left thigh towards the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swim it forward. Find a warrior 3, arms reaching back. Release the hands down, lower the left foot down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, this time reach the arms forward. Exhale, swim the arms back behind you. See if you can keep a straight spine. The knees can be bent here, that's totally fine. And again, straighten the arms, reach them forward, and then swim them back. Good, 2 more. Forward and back. Forward and back. Release the hands down. Shift weight into the left leg and start standing up, squeezing the right thigh towards the chest, reaching your arms up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, swim it into warrior 3. Extend the right leg back, arms reach back. And again here, stay in your warrior and reach the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Reach the arms forward, swim them back. One more time, forward and back. Release the hands down, step the right foot down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Final time, shift weight onto the right leg, start standing up, squeezing the left thigh towards your chest, and reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, swim forward, warrior 3. Arms reach back. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, reach the arms back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Final time. If you lose the balance, it's okay. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Release the hands down. Lower the left foot down. Really good job. Interlace the fingers behind your back, maybe the opposite thumb on top. Reach the knuckles up to the sky and fold. Bend the right knee. Turn the chest to the left and lower the knuckles to the right. Back through center. Bend the left knee, turn the chest to the right, and lower your knuckles to the left. Back through center. Release the hands down. Vinyasa, jump back or step back through a plank, chaturanga, or just a cobra, up to you. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet in down dog. Find any little movements that feel good, that you feel like you need right now. One more breath. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Drop the hips, lift your chest. Option to grab your blocks now and place them under your hands. This will make it a little bit easier. We'll mobilize a little bit more through the hips and find some strength as well. Drop the hips, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, left foot steps on the outside of the left hand. Drop the hips, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back next to the right, down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, right foot steps forward on the outside of the right hand. Drop the hips, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps back. Left leg, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left foot steps on the outside of the left hand. Drop the hips, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step it back. You could lower the blocks a little bit or remove them for the next 3 rounds on each side, a little bit faster. Inhale, leg reaches up. Exhale, step. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. 2 more. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Final time. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Down dog. Really nice. You could remove the blocks out to the side. Find a regular down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. This time bend the knee and open your hip. Circle that right leg 3 times in one direction. Make the circles big and expansive. Reverse the direction. Good. Inhale, re-extend the leg. Exhale, step the leg on the foot on the outside of the right hand. Really nice. Drop the back knee and point the back toes. The left hand can be either on the mat or on your block. Bring the right hand behind your head and inhale, turn the chest to the right, pointing the right elbow up to the sky and slightly back. Lift to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right elbow towards the floor on the inside of the right foot. Finding a nice hip opening for the right leg, hopefully here. Okay, maybe the elbow touches the floor, but it doesn't have to. And again, inhale, open through the chest, expand, elbow up. Exhale, lower the elbow down. 3 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Final one. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Plant the right hand down as well. And we'll find lizard. So You could bring both blocks under your shoulders and either keep your hands on the blocks, it could be also on a higher setting. See what works for you, but here the idea is to fold the chest forward without rounding too much. It's okay to round a bit, but avoid something like that is super rounded. A little bit more of a flat back. Hips move forward and down. And also another important point is that the front foot is slightly in front of the front knee. Okay? You could lower the blocks down to a lower setting. Maybe even bring your forearms onto the blocks. And see how this feels. Okay? Keep squeezing the right knee towards the right shoulder. And keep planting the whole of the right foot on the floor. 3 breaths. Really nice. You have one option to stay here and see if you can find a quad stretch on the left foot by reaching the right hand back. So what that would look like is you turn the left forearm to the right, you turn your chest to the right, you lift the left shin up off the floor and see if you can find the foot with the right hand. The thumb is pointing up to the sky. If this is completely impossible today for you and you're like, what the heck? Then let's lift up. Come up and out. You can use your blocks again. And you could stay here, squeeze the left shin towards you, turn the chest and maybe find the quad stretch here in that lifted position. Okay. If the quad stretch is not working out, you could skip it, or also you have your strap. So what you could do is you could use the strap right, loop the strap around the back foot, like this, and then use the strap to bring the foot closer to you. All right. Whichever option you did, we'll slowly make our way out. Ease out of the lunge and straighten the right leg. Fold, hamstring stretch. Come back forward, rebend the knee. And we'll turn the left shin to the right, 90 degrees. I'll remove the blocks for a second, but you can keep the right hand on the block here. Sink your hips forward and turn your chest to the left. Extend the left arm up and then forward. Nice. You're finding a deep hip opening on the right leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep turning your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the left arm up. Bend, turn the palm away from you, bend the top elbow and find a half bind. Maybe you could bring the left fingers on top of the right thigh here. Okay? Lean the left shoulder back, open through the chest. Another option is to experiment with the full bind here. Right hand will come underneath the right thigh and see if you can find the left hand or fingertips behind you. If you do, again, open the chest. Great. This is great preparation for our peak pose, the bird of paradise, which basically would be, you would be standing on that left leg and the shape here would be pretty much the same. Okay, 1 more breath. Inhale. You could actually experiment straightening the right leg if you want. All right, exhale, release. Plant the hands down, straighten towards the front of the mat, lift the back knee up, inhale. Exhale, we'll squeeze the right knee to the right tricep. Lift it up and squeeze. Push the ground away. Squeeze right knee to right tricep and hold. Strong, strong, strong. 1 more breath. Extend the right leg back and up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Option for wild staying. Drop the right foot behind you. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hips up. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale. Slowly come out, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. 3 circles with that left leg in one direction. Keep breathing through your nose. And reverse. 3 circles in the opposite direction. Inhale, re-extend the leg. Exhale, step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee down. Really good. You could bring the block under the right hand. If you did that on the first side, left hand will come behind your head. Inhale, open your chest to the left and bring the left elbow to point up to the sky. Twist. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the left elbow down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, left elbow down. 2 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower. Final time. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Good. Release the left hand down. You could plant it onto the block and we'll find that lizard. So option 1, staying here, lifting, or even on the higher setting of the blocks. Option 2, lower the blocks down, maybe lower onto your forearms. Keep dropping your hips down. Make sure the left foot is fully planted on the floor for this one, so we're not opening the leg out here right now. The foot is flat. And you're engaging the legs, so drawing the inner thighs in slightly and then forward with the hips. The chest is not super rounded, only a little bit is fine, but the intention is to maintain a somewhat straight spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Actually, before we lift up, if you did that quad stretch with the forearm down, we'll reach the left arm up and then we'll find the quad stretch here. If this was way too intense and you took the other option, come up. Maybe the right hand stays on your block, you're a bit more upright, and then from here you see if you can find your quad stretch. The left thumb is pointing up and you're catching a hold of the pinky toe side edge of the right leg, the right foot. Hips move forward and down, lift up through the chest, lean back, expand through the heart. You also have the option with the strap if you did that on the first side. 1 more breath. Slowly release your foot. Let's straighten the left leg for a moment. Find a hamstring stretch. Fall down. Lift back up, rebend the front knee. Turn the right shin to the left, 90 degrees, and sink your hips forward and down. Left hand can stay on your block or on the floor. Lean the right shoulder back, open your chest to the right, extend the right arm up and forward. Good. Stay here, 2 breaths. Melt the hips forward and down. Open the chest more. 1 more breath. Reach the right arm up. Turn the palm to face away from you. Bend the top elbow and find a half bind. Maybe right fingertips can come onto the top of the left thigh. Lean the right shoulder back and down. Find length along the front of the right shoulder. Good. You could experiment with the full bind. Left arm threads under the left thigh. Maybe you find the hand, the fingers or the wrist behind you. Good. Open through the chest. Keep pressing down through the left foot. You could also experiment with straightening the left leg if you want. And then we'll slowly release, ease out of it. Remove your blocks out. Turn the chest and the hips to face the front of the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Push the ground away a lot, and we'll squeeze the left knee to the left tricep for a bit of strength and activation. All right, when you're ready, push the ground away and squeeze. Squeeze and hold. Actually press the knee against the tricep. One more breath. Extend the leg back and up. Bend the knee and open your hip. Option for wild sting. Drop the foot behind you, press the hips and the chest up to the sky. Open up. One more breath. Slowly start to make your way out. Find downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath here. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the legs, square your hips. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Drop the back heel. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Open your arms and sit low in the front leg. Now in warrior two, let's internally and externally rotate the arms. So what that looks like is you turn the palms up and even back, opening up and back through the shoulders. All right, and then you internally rotate, turn the palms down, back and even up. It's almost like you're rounding through the spine a bit. And again, open out. And in. Out. And in. See if that movement can come from the shoulder. And notice what that feels like in your arm. Maybe you're feeling some sensations in the bicep, in the forearm, maybe all the way to the fingertips. Keep going. It's okay if it looks a bit weird or it feels a bit weird, it's fine. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And back to regular arms for warrior two. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, find a half bind with the left arm as you reverse your warrior. So left hand on top of the right thigh behind your back. Right arm reaches up and back. Good, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach up and forward. Lengthen through the right arm. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand on your shin or fingertips on the floor. Lean the left shoulder back. See if you can maintain that half bind with the left fingertips on the right thigh. And find your triangle pose. Maybe look up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Look down. Begin to bend the front leg. Your hand can come onto a block at this point on the inside of the foot. If you don't need the block, your hand is just on the floor or on the fingertips. Lean the left shoulder back again. You're still in the half bind. You could experiment now with the full bind if you want, threading the right arm underneath the right thigh and seeing if you can find the left fingertips behind you or the left wrist. Again, lean the shoulder back and open the chest. Keep bending through the front knee. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Look down, release your hands, and lower them on the inside of the right foot. Walk the right foot towards the right edge of the mat and turn the left toes more forward. This is kind of like a warrior one. You could even step the left foot a bit more to the left. And you're folding on the inside of the right thigh for humble warrior. Your hands can again stay on the mat, or right hand can reach underneath the right thigh to the right, bend the elbow, and maybe again place the right hand on the low back. Option 2, the left hand reaches back as well, and you find the bind here. So you're folding on the inside of the right leg, humble warrior. This is again very similar to our peak pose, so we're kind of exploring it in all angles. And slowly release. Turn towards the left, straighten both legs, find a wide-legged forward fold. One more breath. Lift up halfway, turn the left toes to the left, lift the right toes to the sky and find Skandasana in the left leg. Sit low. And then Skandasana in the right leg. And the left again. You could also do this with no hands. And the right. Now we'll turn to the front of the mat, push the ground away with your hands, help yourself with the hips to lift them up. Left hand under your shoulder, right arm up, twisted lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm back, down, and forward as you inhale, lift it up again. Exhale, circle it back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Stay active through the legs and light on the left arm. One more circle. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the right hand on the outside of the right foot and straighten the right leg. Fold. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the blocks under your hands on this kind of medium setting. And we'll see if we can squeeze the right thigh towards the chest. It's quite a challenge. So I'll see how it goes. Lift the right foot, squeeze it and compress it towards the chest. Breathe. Push the blocks away from you, hands into the blocks. All right, transition back and up. Three-legged down dog, right leg reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. You could get rid of the blocks right now. You'll find wild thing if you want. If not, stay in your three-legged down dog. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come out. Down dog. Inhale, come forward. Plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Bend the knee, open your hip. Inhale, re-extend the leg, square the hips. Exhale, step forward, foot between the hands. Drop the back heel, inhale, cartwheel your arms up, warrior two. Open out. And again, let's find that external rotation through the arms, through the shoulders, and internal rotation. External, internal. External, internal. Keep going. Try to keep the arms straight. I'm noticing that I'm kind of bending the right arm a bit, the right elbow, which is not optimal. So yeah, see if you can keep the elbows straight. No cheating. All right, one more on each side. And back to regular down dog arms. Reverse, left arm up, right arm finds your half bind. So right hand on top of the left thigh. And reach the left arm up and over, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Straighten the left leg. Keep your half bind and inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lower the left hand either on your shin or onto the block, or fingertips on the floor. Lean the right shoulder back. Maybe look up. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look down. Bend the front knee. Place your block or your hand on the inside of the left foot. And again, lean your shoulder, the right shoulder back as you open your chest to the right. Keep pressing down through the left heel and the left foot. You could stay here or see if you can find the full bind with the left arm wrapping under the left thigh and reaching back for the right wrist or right fingertips. You always have that strap, remember, so the strap is there to help you find the bind and work with it, so use it. It's there for a reason. That's how we progress. Don't let your ego get in the way. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands, look down. Lower the hands on the inside of the left foot. And walk the left foot a bit more to the left. And drop the back heel down, turning the toes towards the front more. And maybe even open the feet a bit wider. We'll fold on the inside of the left leg for humble warrior. Option to reach the left arm under the left leg. Maybe find a half bind here, placing the left wrist and hand on top of the low back. Option 2, find the full bind with the right arm wrapping behind you as well. Keep sending the hips back, especially the left hip. Keep pressing down actively through both feet. 1 more breath. Slowly release the hands, and we'll turn to the right, to the long edge of the mat. This time you could repeat your wide-legged forward fold, or if you want, we can practice middle split just for a bit. 3 breaths. Take the option you want to play with. You always have the blocks there for support. One final breath. And we'll slowly make our way back into a wide-legged position. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll skip the skandasana, we'll just turn straight away to the left, back to the front of the mat. Find the lunge position, right hand under shoulder, left arm reaches up for the twisted lunge. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arm back and down. Inhale, circle it forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Stay active through the legs. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Really good. Okay. Straighten the left leg. Maybe flex the toes towards the face. Fold over the leg. Grab your blocks. We'll try that thigh squeeze towards the chest on this side as well. Maybe medium setting. The higher obviously the hands are, the easier it is. Okay, push into the blocks, flex the toes, and lift. Left leg lifts. Lift it as high as you can and hold. Find the strength in the quad and in the hip flexors. One more breath. Find three-legged down dog. Lift the left leg back and up. Bend the knee or open the hip. Option to find wild thing. Maybe you want to remove the blocks out. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, come out. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, in this next sequence, which will be our final one, we're going to play with the peak pose, the bird of paradise. Remember that you always have your strap that you can use for the bind. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg, square the hips. Exhale, step forward, right foot between the hands. Drop the back heel. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, reverse half bind, left arm. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, come up. Straighten the right leg, lean forward. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Lean the left shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. And look down. Re-bend the front knee. Option for half bind like this or full bind. Inhale, lean the left shoulder back. Exhale. Option to straighten the front leg if you want to play with it. Bounce triangle. Inhale, one breath. Exhale. Okay, look forward. And if you have the bind, we'll play with bird of paradise. If you don't, grab the strap right now. I'll demonstrate on the left leg, but stay on the right. If you have the strap next to you, just grab it with the left hand and drape it behind you and catch it with the right hand. So it's something like this, okay? And we're all going to step the left foot forward. So, look forward. We'll take a few steps. If you can take one big step, fine, but let's do a few steps just so we can get there safely. And once you're here, you have your bind, either with a strap or without, and we're going to stand up on the left leg. So begin to shift the weight onto the left leg and slowly press into the left foot. Engage the left hamstring and glutes to lift up. Okay, take your time. The slower you move, the more control you have. Okay, when you get up there, maybe straighten the standing leg and lift through your chest. This is already bird of paradise. The right foot can stay bent, the right leg. And you're staying tall through the spine, proud through your chest to lift the chin up. If you want to experiment, you could play around with maybe straightening the right leg. But again, that's not a necessary step, only if you want. It involves a lot of hamstring flexibility. Point to the right toes, regardless of whether the leg is straight or not. Okay, if you lose the balance, just come out of it, start again, or take a break. You could also use the wall for support, of course. And slowly we'll rebend the right leg, slowly. And we'll begin to bend the standing leg, fold from the hips to lower back down, stepping the right foot on the mat. Ideally maintaining the bind the whole time. If you let go of the arms, that's fine. And again, maybe take a few steps with that left foot to return back into bound side angle. Nice to release the hands. Maybe you're like, ooh, my God, my arms, my legs, everything. It's normal. It's a very tricky, very challenging pose, but hopefully we warmed up the body quite well, so you are prepared. Release the left knee down and maybe straighten the right leg a little bit. Fold. Rebend the leg and fold. I'll give you the option to find one quick front split if you want it. If not, just stay here in your half split, in your forward fold, or alternating between the lunge and the half split. Always, you can always rely on the blocks. They're right here. So you could place them under your hands or under your glute like this, your hamstring, to find the shape that works for you today. Just 2 breaths. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. If you have the blocks, you could press into them to help you lift up. Maybe lift the right thigh like we did earlier. Step the foot forward, lift the back knee. And we'll float through one chaturanga. Inhale. Maybe lift the right leg up. Maybe find a 3-legged chaturanga, up to you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Bend the knee, open your hip. Inhale, straighten the legs, square the hips. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Drop the back heel. Inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Exhale, sit in the front leg. Inhale, reverse with the half bind in the right arm. Exhale. Inhale, lift yourself up. Straighten the left leg, lean forward. Exhale, left hand down on the shin or on the floor. Right shoulder leans back. Inhale. Exhale. Rebend the front knee. Find your side angle. Half bind or full bind or bind with the strap. And again, take your time. Lean the right shoulder back. Open the chest. Stay active through the legs. Option to straighten the left leg for that bounce triangle if you want to take that variation. Even here, aim to open the chest to the right and to the sky. Rebend the leg if you had straightened it. Look down and forward. And it's time to find that bird of paradise. So again, set it up. If you use the strap on one side, maybe you want to use it on this side as well. If not, then just catch a hold of your fingertips. Okay, we'll step the right foot forward, maybe a few steps or one big step if you can make it. When you get there, take your time, stand on the right foot, begin to slowly press through the right foot down into the earth to slowly lift yourself up, up, up. Take your time. Straighten the standing leg when you get there. Open the left leg and the left hip to the left. Good. Take your time, lift your chin parallel to the floor. Stay proud through the chest. Shoulders down away from the ears. And point the left toes. Nice. You're in your bird of paradise. Good job. Very, very tricky. If you want to play around, slowly extend the left leg. And point the toes to the side or to the sky. Hold and breathe. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very slowly rebend the left leg if you had straightened it. And then start bending the right knee. And start leading with the chest and folding from the hips to lower all the way down. Stepping the left foot down with control. And slowly stepping the right foot back, back, and back until you come back into your side angle. Slowly release the hands, lower them down. And lower the right knee down. Nice. And again, maybe straighten the left leg, fold. Maybe rebend it. Find remobilization of the hips. option to find your front split on the left leg if you want. If not, stay here in the half split. Again, maybe grab your blocks. Square the hips to the front. One final breath. And we'll come out, press into the blocks like we did earlier. Bring the right knee further forward and then lift the left thigh. Find a bit of strength there. Replant the foot down. Maybe remove the blocks out. Press down and find three-legged down dog. Inhale. Exhale, find the chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. A really great job. Inhale, round through the spine, come forward. Exhale, bend the knees and hover them off the floor. Finding some core activation here. Inhale. Exhale, stay. One more inhale. Exhale, release the knees down, point your toes. Sit back for a moment into child's pose. Relax the forehead down. Relax your forearms down. Relax the low back, the hips, the legs. Come forward. We'll find a puppy pose. Extend your arms forward. Align the hips over the knees. And begin to melt your chest down towards the floor, keeping your elbows straight. And look forward. Maybe lower the chin down towards the mat. And breathe. Lift back up. Come forward with the knees. Sit down onto your glutes. And we'll find one final hip opening pose, Gomukhasana. So let's start. The left leg is folded, is bent. The right leg will be on top. You bend the knee. And see if you can stack knee over knee with the feet either side of your hips. And both hip bones are grounded on the floor. If this is like very, very intense and it's too intense for right now, you can straighten the bottom leg, so the left leg in this case. And again, align knee over knee, right foot close to the left outer hip. And you stay here and you fold. Otherwise, both legs are bent. For me, this pose is really intense. So I'm here with you, I'm feeling it. Okay, I'll just fold gently forward over the legs. You could close your eyes and focus on melting into the hips. Relax your jaw. Relax the forehead. Relax the face. And lift up. We'll switch sides. So this time the right leg will be under the left. Again, if it's too intense with both legs bent, you could straighten the bottom leg, so the right leg. Take your time. Aim to have both sitting bones on the floor. Once you have your position, check in with the hips. You could stay upright. I'm feeling it right now quite a lot in the hips, even staying upright. If it's not intense at all and you're like, this is easy, you could open the feet wider, so more out to the side. Stack the knees more on top of each other and then fold forward. And that should be a lot more intense. Wherever you are, close your eyes, soften into the hips, and breathe. Slowly lift up, release the legs, plant the feet mat width apart, and lower both knees to the right. Then through center to the left, through center to the right. Stay lifted through your chest as much as possible. Avoid leaning back too much. To the left, to the right, to the left, and to the right. Back to center. Extend your arms forward, inhale. Exhale, round through the spine to come all the way down. Lie all the way onto your back. Extend your arms alongside your body, lengthen through the legs. And find your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Take the time to make yourself comfortable. You'll be here for 1 or 2 minutes, just relaxing completely. If you'd like to stay longer in your Shavasana, please feel free to stay here as long as you need. But if you're ready to come out, let's slowly start to bring back some movement into the body. Maybe stretch your arms overhead. Reach down through your toes, give yourself a big stretch. And then release. Bend your knees. Turn over to one side. Take a moment there to pause. And then press yourself up to find a comfortable seated position. Lengthen through your spine. Place the hands onto your knees. Inhale, roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders down along your back. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Find gratitude for yourself for taking the time to practice and move and breathe and work on your bird of paradise pose. Namaste. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being here with me today to work on your hip openers and to develop flexibility and strength in your whole body, and also that mind-body connection, right? Self-awareness. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again on the mat very soon. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.